Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. Alright, today's video we're talking about the brand new Declasse Drift Walton L35. Alright, and correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Let me know in the comments down below. This should be the last vehicle for the Money Fronts DLC. And what's really cool about this vehicle is that for the next couple of weeks, you can pick it up for absolutely free 50. It is totally free. It's really cool. I love that Rockstar did that. And in this video, I'm going to review the Declasse Drift Walton L35, talk about its performance. There's a couple of issues with it as well. There's some bugs. We'll talk about that here. And just, recommend whether or not you should even waste time on it. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this. Let's start with the price. It should be $1,403,750, but again, you get it for free 50. You do have to become a member of the LS Car Meet to purchase this vehicle. That's not a big deal though. The Car Meet membership is 50% off this week. All right, now you're like, Ty, why would I not want to get a free vehicle? And you know what? It's a fair question right there. It's free. Pick it up, right? However, if you are, struggling with garage space, or you're not a big drift car type kind of person, or if you don't really enjoy the drift races. I'm not a big drift fan in GTA. They don't do it, the right way. It's not really, they're not really drift cars, not really drift races, but it's not bad. They're okay. They're somewhat fun. One of the issues I have is that all these vehicles are all-wheel drive, and as we all know, drift vehicles are rear-wheel drive, right? But that's what Rockstar has to do with their mechanic, or the game mechanics, to make these vehicles be somewhat driftable. And it is in the off-road class, a weird class designation for this vehicle. Now, the customization is nice. I do like it. It's got some good customization to it. And I knew a lot of people that had this truck in real life. This is like a mix between the old school Chevy S10s and the old Dakotas, the Dodge Dakotas. And these things, man, the Dodge Dakota that had the V8 in it, they absolutely screamed. And these S10s that were souped up, I mean, the vehicle's so light. It weighs like, 25 pounds. And you have like 600 horsepower just completely exploding out of this vehicle. And I mean, they would absolutely rock it down the road. So that was, I mean, these are very potent vehicles. And if you're doing like, 120, if you hit like a curb or a speed bump, it would just fold up like a tin can. But the customization is great. As you see, it's got 21 different hood options right there. You got the butterfly intakes. You got the ram air intakes. It looks good. 11 different liveries. Well, 10 plus none for 11. But I like that. Customization is key. Even though the vehicle is free, I love the more customization, the better. And this is the third variant of the Walton L35, and I'm kind of not liking what Rockstar is doing with this. You have the standard L35, which is, it's kind of like the off-road version. It's lifted up, and you can't really, drop it back down. So then they release the Walton L35 stock, and that truck, you can slam it down. You can lower it. It looks really good. And now they have the Declasse Drift Walton L35. And again, I applaud them. I applaud Rockstar for making this vehicle free, because it should be. If you're going to have 3 separate models, all you really should have to do is buy one, jack it up and lift it up, with big old 35-inch tires, 5-inch body, suspension left, whatever. Or you should be able to slam it down. But you don't. So that's an issue. This is the bug I'm talking about. It's just a cosmetic, but it really just annoys me. The tires are not balanced correctly. They're offset, and they clip through your drift kit or your wheel well right here, the fenders. It clips through, and it looks really cheesy. It looks really trashy. The stock tires will clip through, and it looks even worse when you add custom tires that are a little bit larger on there. And as you see, the driver's side left rear, it doesn't clip, so that lets you know the tires are they're not balanced correctly. They're just, that's a quality issue. That's a quality control, quality assurance issue. And I mean, all it takes is like 30 seconds of just checking this over to make sure it's right. Another issue I have is that because it is a drift variant, there is no performance upgrades, right? So this truck is ridiculously slow, comes in at a 91.63 miles per hour top speed. That's terrible. And drift vehicles, you need to have a lot of top end, a lot of horsepower to get them to drift around the track and be effective. It just doesn't work on that level. Now, again, it's a fun truck. It's cool. It's cool to, you know, drift around in free mode, but you got to like that kind of thing because, you know, you're not going to be winning any normal races with it because it is a drift only vehicle. So that kind of limits you to, you know, one type of genre or one type of activity with this truck. So, you know, do I recommend? Yeah, if you got the space, if you are, you know, if you like the drift races or if you want to try them out, yeah, go for it. It's absolutely free. I mean, yeah, it's free 50, get it. But if you don't care about drift stuff and if you're worried about your garage space, you don't have a lot of, you know, space left for the vehicles or whatever, then you could pass on this. But honestly, I would just go ahead and grab it. It is a free vehicle. It's a $1.4 million value. So yeah, I would probably just go ahead and pick it up regardless. Again, just make sure you have plenty of space. And yeah, check out the drift races. They're not terrible. They're not bad. I'm just a stickler for, you know, what they could be and what they should be. But overall, you know, a couple little cosmetic bugs and a few little performance issues. No big deal. It's a fun truck. Yeah, go ahead and grab it, pick it up, and enjoy it. All right. Let me know in the comments down below. How are you liking the Walton L35, the drift variant? Do you like it? You having a good time with it? Let us know in the comments, all right? Thank you all so much for watching. You know what to do. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel for the illest and realest content in the game. Smash that like button. And we'll see you guys in the next video, all right? Peace out. Yeah.